Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back here to another Age of Charlemagne, the legendary Byzantium campaign episode with me, a host Imperial Dane, master of propaganda, defender of Rome, hero of Constantinople. Bit of time has passed, well not a lot, just still trying to figure out where the automatic tactics. A bit worried, so always just end the turn, just be sure I got it, and then sort of ends anyway, so gotta get used to it. But we are standing here, gotta deal with what remains of Spoleto here, hiding by Bari. Moving up my army here to the very edge so I can sort of strike the next turn and just get some extra troops into the army here. The Scutadoid chaps and Tagmata though are quite expensive, though we've got a bit of resources there, but I think we will get one of each of these. And then meanwhile the army here should just sort of stand guard, though it could fear from some cavalry here, just a bit of extra added punch there, just also so it's not all the, well, the Tagmata has to carry all the weight there. Taranto, get up the gallery there to help with corruption, though there's not a lot now, there will be down the road. But next turn we'll strike here at Bari, hopefully we'll get what remains of Spoleto, then we'll move the army up here to support the first army here by Ancona, and then we shall go to war with the Lombards, and we shall retake the Exarchate of Ravenna, and afterwards we'll go after, the rest there, Friuli and, well, not Friuli, but, that one bit over here, Lombardy. Knocking them out of the war, and pretty much securing then all of Italy for the glory of Byzantium, or the Roman Empire, whatever you like to call it.
What do you wish of me?
A bit to low corruption as well. So that's into the turn. See what happens next. Alright, looks like Charlemagne's kingdom is still about there, same with Carloman, so that's a bit, I think, of a record there so far in all of my plays. Usually, they really end up quickly together, but seems like Carloman's a bit more of a stubborn bastard this time around. Type of Barcelona seems on retreat here. Valencia still stands. Oh dear. Barcelona lost there, or what they had left there to the Duchy of Provence. Got the Westphalian separatists mucking about as well. We got irrigation techniques prepared. That should help us there build up manor farms, thus get a bit more out of that. He's pretty good. He's rather nice. Let's actually go for that one, I think. Bit of extra experience, bit of Juventus would help my main army out, though garrisons would kind of be hurt by it since they just lose numbers. They of course technically have slightly better troops, but so that's worth it by the way. We got our army here, this one's been slightly improved. Build up numbers, but still we have got the Scutadoid. They have got, well, bunch of levies and mercenaries with the not so great quality plus of that. I think I'll just siege them out. I could attack head on. Could, but I'm not entirely sure I'm keen on that. Then again, it would be the fastest option here, and obviously they're not too well handled, but I'm rather like to drag them out into the open, sort of kill them like that. Well, at least I'll give it a turn, see what happens. If they don't go in after the first turn, I'll just take care of them next turn. Just figure I'd try that. Almost got our abbey there. So that's going to be nice as well. And of course this will provide a bit of an extra garrison there. Some Scutadoid spearmen, a few Juventus. Should make it a bit harder there for Benevento to fall, in case things go sour with the Lombards. Though of course I might, with this I'll obviously be a bit better off. Of course further down you could further upgrade, I could throw in a garrison if I want to. I'd rather probably see one here with Ancona. Spoleto I think, yes, has one. So again, a bit tougher there, but we'll upgrade it. Yeah, that reminds me I can upgrade some manors down the road here soon. Pop that one up. Get ourselves some more food, but more importantly, more money. He can be upgraded as well, he's the governor. Let's have that dealt with. So there we go. slowly get that under control. Set up some farmland there as well. Need to build up that economy. Since, well, we're not really getting a lot of cash from the main empire bit there, obviously. Lombard army merging there in Ravenna. That would get nasty. Also got a navy there sneaking about. Bit worrisome. Will be interesting to see if I can pull in Venice in case of a war there with the Lombards, because that would certainly help out a bit there. In fact, I might have to just sort of slightly bolster some of my armies just in preparation. Right, bountiful harvest in Spoleto. Rome's about to cause trouble. Guess I'll move down there now. Sort that out. Guessing they're just sort of standing about there. Yeah, I'll front some extra spearmen just in case, then we'll...
We take this settlement! Yeah!
They have the larger force in some senses, but our men are better. For the most part. Well, let's do this! Onward to it! Obviously we've got some of the best. I mean, obviously they've got some scooter toy hanging about and it'll be a bit painful, but in that case we'll bring up our axemen to cut them down to size. Just burn Bari down, that'll make them a lot less impressive. No, I don't want fog. There we go, nice and dry. Before we march in. Army stand about there very regally.
Ready for orders. Orders understood. By your command. Yours to command. Missile infantry.
Our foes must make this last stand, no matter how foolish, or the Lord himself will not.
Enemy reinforcements have arrived.
Alright, gotta be careful about our flanks. Might actually want to do that first.
But today we attack.
As you command.
We'll see
The
what we
enemy
do.
approaches.
They seem to, well, the garrison and the army there just seems to be holding back for the most part.
Glory be to God.
We'll see where they try to move into support. Either they'll try and land on my flank, or they'll sort of try and join the defenders inside town. Got a few Spoleto and Levy archers there.
Archers.
Are those things a bit harder to burn down now, or what? Usually I'd be taking more damage than that, I think. Though I guess it's partly because the arrows seem to be going all a bit wonkily. Sometimes you have to position troops right where the arrows won't hit very well. There we go, that's better, that's better. I knew their arrows were off. Now we're starting to get a lot more damage in there. Got a few levies standing about there. And then again, also noting behind them now we got houses lighting on fire as well, so that should hurt the morale. In fact, the damage is already a bit done, so it's going to get better for us.
Archers. Yes, command.
So, we'll just slightly wait there to see what the Spoleto Navy decides to do while the town burns to the ground. Got cavalry setting out there. Gastel Guardsmen under the command of the general, plus some Lombard horsemen. Town is slowly burning to the ground. They got a bit of penalties already applied there. Looks like they are planning something. Setting up the infantry to cover the flank while the spearmen sort of try and ward off the cavalry, which seems eager moving up.
For the glory of God! At speed!
Morale is slowly deteriorating.
Riders, advance!
Actually, let's stop there. I don't want to get too close either immediately, because they'll just entice their archers to stay out there. I want them to hit sort of ground, get on land. Slowly burning down. Bonuses at this point though won't be too big to the enemy though. Or penalties, I mean, not bonuses. Penalties. Naughty bits. I mean, they're clearly setting up for landing, they're just not quite keen on going in there yet.
A fire rages through the enemy settlement.
There we go. This continues to burn. Looks like they will land their archers first in a very unique maneuver. Right, sir, why are we going in first? I don't know. Because we've got the best range? Ah, of course. Thank you, sir. I was a bit in doubt there. That high command or general was, you know, not entirely sensible. But you have sorted out my fears, my worries.
Advance at speed! Double time!
Double time!
Charging in there. Actually, let's use the cavalry for that. Seems a bit more suited. The rest of the army is not even about. Let's just send in the mercenary first.
Light cavalry!
Archers! Loose!
Here with my light cavalry. Running them over. -3 penalties now. Good, good.
Advance!
Actually, that's just large amount of troops. The rest of the Navy seems to be about doing something, though not quite sure what.
At the double! Fellow infantry at your command! For glory! Advance at speed! Advance at speed! Advance!
Seems like they're getting ready to hit down though. Need to get the axemen down there for sure. More fire raging through the settlement.
Spearmen at the ready. Attack, you worthless dogs!
Seems like my own mercenaries are about to break though, their sentries also a bit here. The mighty scooter trying engages. Cuts them down, or at least attempts to.
Our men have given up and
The
are running
gutless
for their
mercenaries
lives.
break.
Enemy units have returned to the battle.
Flaming arrows continue to rain down. So far so good. Defenders will be slowly falling apart.
At your service.
Flanking hitting the cavalry there.
Quickly now.
Cavalry flanking further. front line crumbles, even their clubmen fall in vain. Yeah, the area does still seem to have some issues. There's sort of landing troops even here on Legendary. They really have done their best sort of make it less of a mess. Huh. Looks like they broke down their own barricade. Sending in some melee troops there to help.
Our general is being attacked! Keep him alive! Swords! Advance at speed!
Break in there. Alright, they're getting ready to land. Trying to get the general here with my incendiary arrows, or fire arrows, whatever. Need to pull back the general though, he's becoming a bit too fat of a target. There you go, they're finally landing. Dude, that's the scooter turret. That's where the axemen come in.
Light cavalry!
I think we need to break off.
Ready and waiting! LA troops awaiting orders. Engage! Orders understood. The men are broken and running for their lives.
Go. Spearman broke. Useless bastards. There you go, Scooter's on X-Men quickly raking up the kills there. You need to flank the Byzantine Marines. And over here, they're facing up against the riffraff, plus some Gestalt Marines, but the Axemen should be able to clear up the other armoured chaps nicely, so we'll deal with that.
God, give us strength! As you command. Our men return to the fight!
Cavalry sadly broken. Doing their best, but ultimately not quite enough. There you go, 71 kills already. These traitors should feel the axe of the Empire upon their necks. Go, broken. Yeah, my spearmen are suffering a bit here.
By your command! Enemy youth! Our men have regrouped! Missiles awaiting targets! Quick march! As you command! Withdraw! We await your command!
Oh, the even scooters or spearmen are falling a bit apart there, too much going on.
Swords!
Juvenas are striking here with the Gestalt Marines, but our friendly neighbourhood axemen should take care of them. This is looking a bit more grim. Pull back a bit. Oh shit, they still got some archers there on damn it. Overlook them. Might have to press it, my general promise is just too many spearmen, so dismount. This one's infantry.
Our men have rallied!
This is not quite going as well as I'd hoped for initially. Because they kept fitting about these troops from sea. Plus some armor sets from here and there. We just need these chaps to cut down the general.
Unit is running from the enemy!
Centre, you take care of this quickly. They're certainly struggling a bit more though with these heavily marine armed chaps, heavily armoured, but they're still making progress. Here the remainders of the Spartan army are finally crumbling with the addition of my general. Pushing through there. go, here we go.
Ready for orders. Strength and honor.
Good, just a few more left. You can do it, you can do it. Come on, Axeman, kill them. Leave them bleeding on the ground.
The enemy have rallied their units.
There you go, finally got them, break them, there you go, dead, dead. One of them is a general, so we can't kill him. Promise figuring out who he is. Then again, if we just kill them all, that would be a problem.
Charge! Warriors of Christ! Missile infantry at your command. Engage!
There you go. Now pull back.
Follow and wait!
Yours to command.
Slaughter here.
For glory!
We can catch the cavalry. That'll be good. There we go, breaking more of their troops. Finally. Routing the bastards. Breaking their wills.
Swift melee cavalry.
Up the double! Forward! Advance!
And now they're landing. Right, get in and get vengeance for all the arrows they shot at you. Landing their ship right amongst the corpses. Tasteful.
At the double!
Classy.
At your service.
Knowing the general's falling apart here. I think their army is completely shambling apart here. The only unit still standing is these archers, and once the general's got a bit of courage back.
Engage. Double time.
But even that, I imagine, is not going to last for long. Just going to speed this up.
The enemy tremble before our superior numbers. Our men are breaking off. Enemy forces have struck our general down.
Ah, really? Oh, there we go. Still, that was a bit unfortunate right there by the end. Took a lot of losses, but I took the town and hopefully I wrecked the Spoleto Italy. Eventually hopeful and anticipated. Still. They are gone. They are dead. Ah, still got one left there. He actually got away there. I'm pretty sure I whacked them, yet he's still alive, this sneaky little...
Commander.
Gotta hunt him down now. And put him to the sword, it would
Are
seem.
you ready to serve?
How annoying. Well, no, I think that'll be it there, so let us... Oh. Provincial governor. Guess the exarchate. I don't want a politician there, so let's pop in there. Go. There we go. Worst case scenario, I have to actually hire a fleet to hunt them down.
We always remember with honor those we consider to be friends. Do you not wish to be counted in that number?
No, thank you. I'm here with a purpose, and that purpose does not involve being you friends with you. Quite the opposite. Quite the opposite. It involves you being rather what is known as dead. And your realm part of the Byzantine Empire once more. They got their impromptu there again. They're getting quickly hiring up a large mercenary fleet. They're getting now close to the Lombards. I suppose they might deal with them first. A bit of money out of that. It's lovely. What are the next goals? Corner Ravenna. Move towards that. Call on vassals. Church school.
At your command.
Let's hire some horse archers, just for the hell of it. Set that there. There. Church school would not be a bad idea, although we don't quite have the room for that yet. We soon will. The manor farm. Guess we'll stuff things up with a bit more
Are you
infantry
ready to serve?
before we head out against the Lombards.
Commander? Sign up, lads, for a
Another archer
good
unit.
and
There you
glorious
go. And the horse cavalry should certainly give us a rather more unique mobile element versus them, allow us to break a bit and harass their cavalry or infantry formations and deal with their cavalry, though we'll of course have to see how effective they are. Wow, he close there, but that's it though. Ooh, better army composition. Trouble is, they're still going up against a sizable Dagian force comparatively. Still gone. So is Barcelona. Quite gone actually.
Forgive me, but I cannot.
Pulling back there. Pulling back. That.
I am a shadow.
What are their armies looking like? A lot of cheaper troops. I might actually have to get a navy though here to keep track of all the Lombards out here. In which case, I might as well race it here.
Yes.
We actually have a naval base.
Ships to port.
Did I? Yes, I did. So you can't actually get scooter toy marines. Interesting enough, I have to hire them, it seems. Interesting.
Assembling the fleet.
Gotta take care of all these chaps sailing about there if I want to go up World War, so having a decent navy should
Ready
be
for
pretty good
battle.
for that. That should help a bit. So anyways, just sitting up here for the war against the Lombards because that one's probably going to get ugly since again they have several large armies and one might certainly also quite potent. They don't quite have the numbers, in particular not to deal with all that. So I really need a navy to have the best chance there. Versus all of the Lombards, you know, well, men at sea. I mean, they got 2 large, so they got one by Bologna. They're building up another in Ravenna, so I mean, I'm going to be facing off against several large armies, so if you're going to deal with any of them at sea with a certain advantage, I'm going to do so. At least attempt to. Avars are against the Duchy of Bavaria now.
Reporting. Recruiting more ships.
It'll be a bit expensive with that navy, but gotta do what I got here.
I am a shadow.
Let's see if a spy can't get us some or get us some information on what's up there. That's a navy actually there.
Assist you further.
Got some Gastons, some swordsmen, lots there. Overall, we can just build up a decent navy, though they won't stand a chance. But again, it needs to be decently sized, otherwise it's just going to get cut to bits there.
At your command. Make haste, men. You have further orders?
So again, Ancona, I'd rather have a feeling here things might not quite fare as well, so fortifying the outer towns might prove to be the wisest decision. Make them a bit harder to rush there for them. Which is the preferred situation. But primarily again, just waiting for the navy to get ready. And if possible, I'd like to hire some tougher mercenaries. You know, some Scudator Marines could definitely do well for us. Alright, looks like they're pulling back most of their troops. I'm still going to hang around because they're still going to have a navy which could still cause me problems, but it might not need to be as big now. So that's something. That is very much something. Trot and Benevento.
Fleet reporting.
Seeing that out.
Put your backs into it. Moving out.
Army continuing northwards.
Would that I were as swift as the angels. Finding shelter.
Let's get some regular light cavalry up there as well.
At your command.
Just slowly but surely getting there. Take no chances. They got an army out against the sea. Make up your mind, would you?
Ready for battle. Your orders.
Still nothing there.
All hands to the oars.
Call on vassals ready.
At your command.
What's ready Ancona. Then from Spoleto we'll attack towards Siena, and then from Ancona we'll sort of, I don't know, try and set up an easy so try and figure out what they're doing
We
here.
hunger.
Maybe we'll try and sort of keep the flank secure. Seems like he just sucked out all the mercenaries in the area. That's really annoying. Ah, great, he's also got some now. This is going to be quite a war, that's for sure. I mean, he's clearly got the army bits together. This could be,
Yes.
how should I put it, problematic, challenging. tricky. That is for sure. The fight will be long and it will be bloody, I imagine. Again, the trick's going to come down to an extent, can I get Venice to join in against them if it comes down to it? Pope's war with Brittany and with Eastphalia. Lovely. Charlemagne trade
My
with me now, by the way.
salutations and the good wishes of
Province?
the day's greetings to you.
Still no. Come on. Do you have no interest in trade? And no, I'm not going to trade with you. Again, I'm trying to kill you. End you. Permanently.
Ready for orders.
Seems like this is going to be a much slower episode. But that is preparation for the big war, to be honest. All about preparation, so we don't get horribly murdered once things get ugly.
Commander.
Ending turn. Of course, I could perhaps... Nah, not the Avars right away anyways. Otherwise, there might be an option to get the Avars to join against... Whoa! They're actually losing against the Barbarians.
We are not a friend for the new moon and an enemy.
No, again... You know, war is being prepared here against you. I know you all want to be nice and friendly and huggy. I just... You know... I gotta conquer, you know... Constantinople and all that. Glory of Byzantium. You're just a bunch of Lombards. There we
At
go.
your command.
Almost there.
Ready for orders.
Get some watches, wouldn't hurt.
Hard on the oars, you men.
Alright. Next turn, the war commences.
Waiting for a new course.
And that one's definitely heavily fortified. Lots of archers, spearmen, bit of cavalry plus the guard. And some extra mercenaries at sea. Oh, extra men there. So hopefully next turn things are about to get,
How may I say?
well, angry. Unpleasant even. But my navy should be able to take on their navy, win. But the trick is to see how many I can actually sort of get to fight them as well. If I can split up their numbers, I will definitely fare a lot better. They're actually at war with the Avars as well. Get away, get away, get away, you twerp. Oh, now they're at war with Bavaria as well. Lovely, lovely. I think me and the Bavarians will get along very nicely. They just took care of one of their bigger one of their forces. Lovely, thank you, Bavaria. Thank you. I love the Barbarians.
At your command.
I mean, they're definitely all a lot more aggressive. A bit more competent in some senses.
Your orders.
Yep, Avars and Bavaria.
Bear down on them.
Go, naval battles aren't really fun, so I'll just auto-match that one.
Fleet reporting.
Just gonna finish that off. That will be the end of the Lombard navy.
Your orders.
Sack by Byzantium.
Fleet reporting. Ready for orders. We hunger
Attacking
for battle.
Siena.
Waiting for more orders.
rapidly overrun. The defenders stood no chance.
Commander,
Mills, other bits, goody goody. Now to wait and see what the rest of the Lombardian army does, and then deal with it from there on. Perhaps they will trade
Let
with
our
me.
good name be welcome and
Yes.
speak in friendship. I will give a receptive ear to your words.
Yes. Oh, they really like me not liking the Lombards.
I am
What do
eager
you
to
know?
hear your embassy.
Guess we'll wait a bit longer. They'll up even more towards that. Jolly good, jolly good. That's more resources into the coffers of the Empire. Wonderful. Wonderful. What can we set up here? Oh, set fields. Jolly good. So a bit more there. Bit of inventory there. Some public order and other bits. Right, John, our little governor. Right, taking care of most of the Bavarian troops themselves. That's a bit awkward. Still, they should be a bit shaken, but not stirred. Sure, he's up to there with his priests. And the assassin as well. This is a bit more worrisome. Ooh, that did not work out there for Bavaria. At least they didn't lose their king, the duke or whatever. Alright. New emperor. Oh, one is dead, and his adopted brother. There's something there. Perhaps you consider actually adopting someone just in case. There we go.
we hunger for battle. Ready for orders.
Moving towards
Laying
Pisa.
siege to the settlement. None will escape.
Just getting as much war weariness to them as possible, since the AI will also be affected by that.
Commander,
They're probably less on this difficulty level. There you go.
at your command.
And probably have to remain there to help deal with the rebellions that's going to hit next turn.
Ready for orders.
Navy there is most looking already move up to Ancona, then taking on from there. Looking good, looking good.
Hunger
Ish.
for battle.
You further pushed up Italy. There we go. Will you trade with
I
me
am
now?
eager to hear your embassy.
Yes!
Inspired, as it undoubtedly is, by the wisdom of the Lord himself.
Let's see if there's anyone else I can now see. Does not look like it. Jelly,
Welcome,
interesting.
worthy friend.
There we go. There's a lot more trade now going on, which is jolly good. That means more income as well, which means more money for better troops. Go. Let us end the turn. Oh dear, they seem to be suffering. Oh, took out there, but they still lost half their force. There seems to sort of a civil war going on there. That's certainly adding some pressure there to the Lombards. Further on, actually, a lot more fragmentation and internal dissent. Lombard separatists, rebellion around Rome. He has successfully adopted him, which also got control of things here. Well, anyways, I think we'll be stopping here before we get off to some bigger battles next turn. I think there'll be one here around Bologna, between the Spirit of Endurance and God's Chosen there. And there'll be some naval engagement coming up next turn as well. So thank you all for joining. I hope you had this one. Mostly again, sorry, just preparation setting up for the next big battle. So we did have sort of a large engagement around Bari, which cost me a bit there, but ultimately I succeeded, and ultimately Spoleto went down. Of course, now it is the Lombards' turn to go down. After that, I'll probably deal with Rome, which will drag me into, I think, a war with the Franks, or at least Charlemagne, and then of course we'll take it on from there. But obviously unify Italy and then sort of recount as much as the old Roman Empire. So thank you all for joining in. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, subscribe, like it, share it with everyone, and of course comment. So thank you all, and see you another Tuesday time for another exciting episode. Well, hopefully more exciting than this, obviously, but hopefully it will be. Cheers.